Channel 11th, Business Mathematics, Exercise 2.1. Third question, resolve into partial fractions for the following. 1 divided by x minus 1 into x plus 2 the whole square. So this is method 2. That is the denominator contains linear factors repeated n times. You can see the number. That is the factors repeated here. So x plus 2 is repeated twice. Okay. So that is called method 2. Okay. It will come under method 2. 1 divided by x minus 1 into x plus 2 the whole square is equal to a divided by your first term. Okay. So x minus 1 plus b divided by x plus 2 the whole square is there. So split it up and write your first factor as x plus 2. Then plus c divided by the whole square. Okay, so x plus 2 the whole square. So first you will have to split up like that. Okay, so here it is repeated n times, here it is twice, it is repeated. So the power of 1 has to be given separately, then the power of 2 will come. Okay, once you finish up this, multiply both sides by your denominator, this side denominator. Okay, so it is x minus 1 into x plus 2 the whole square. Otherwise you can find LCM. If you are comfortable with your LCM, you can find LCM towards your right hand side. Otherwise you have to multiply it. Okay, so I've just done with the multiplication method. So the whole equation, this fully has to be multiplied by x minus 1 into x plus 2 the whole square. So 1 is there. So 1 I'll just write it here, x minus 1 into x plus 2 the whole square divided by denominator is there as it is, x minus 1 into x plus 2 the whole square, which is equal to a into, again this term has to be multiplied. Okay, so x minus 1 into x plus 2 the whole square divided by this term, it is x minus 1. Then for b you will have to multiply, so b into x minus 1 x plus 2 the whole square divided by this x plus 2, so x plus 2. Then plus c into, same again, x minus 1 into x plus 2 the whole square divided by, you have got already x plus 2 the whole square. Okay, so that is the whole equation. Throughout you will have to multiply for each term x minus 1 and x plus 2 the whole square. Now you can go for your cancellation. X minus 1 will go, x plus 2 the whole square, x plus 2 the whole square. And here x minus 1 and this x minus 1 you can cancel it. Here 1x plus 2 will go and denominator you got 1x plus 2, so it will go. And here x plus 2 the whole square all together it will go. So left out terms are 1 is equal to a into this part, it is x plus 2 the whole square, plus b into this x minus 1 and one more x plus 2 is there because only one x plus 2 we have cancelled. So 1 x plus 2 is there, so just write that x plus 2 as it is, plus c into 1x minus 1 will be there. So this x minus 1. So this we will declare it as equation 1. This we will declare as equation 2. Now I'll just multiply it and keep it, otherwise expand it. So 1 is equal to a into, this is a plus b the whole square. Okay, you all know the expansion, a square plus 2ab plus b square. So you'll get x square plus 2ab is there, so 2 into 2 will become 4, so 4x plus b square is 2 square, so it will become 4, plus b into, this is first, second you have to multiply. So x into x is x square, then again x into 2 is plus 2x. Then first, second you have to multiply. So minus 1 into x is minus x, and minus 1 into 2 is minus 2, plus c into x minus 1. The next step of solving, 1 is equal to, just multiply everything inside. Okay, here for each term you have to multiply by a, so it is ax square plus 4ax plus 4a. then each term has to be multiplied by b. Before that here 2x minus x is there, so it will become x. Okay, so I'll just straight away write it bx square, and here you will have x and b is there, so plus bx minus 2 into this b, so 2b plus this c has to be multiplied for x and minus 1, so it will become cx minus c. We'll declare this as equation 3. See your second equation, you'll have to give values for your x, okay. Then you'll have to find the other variables a, b and c. So here plus 2 is there, so we'll just give minus 2. So put x is equal to minus 2 in equation 2. Substituting in this equation, that is wherever x is there, you'll have to give minus 2. Okay, so 1 is here, that is equal to a into here minus 2 plus 2 the whole square plus b into again x is there, so put minus 2 minus 1, again one more x, it is minus 2 plus 2 plus c into x is there, so minus 2 minus 1. So 1 is equal to a into minus 2 plus 2 will become 0 plus b into minus 3, again here it is 0 plus c into minus 3. So 1 is equal to, this will become 0, this whole thing will become 0, so only minus 3c will be there. Okay, so the next line is c is equal to 1 by minus 3, otherwise you can write it as minus 1 by 3. Therefore, the value of c is equal to minus 1 by 3. So, we have got the value of c. We will have to find a and b now. Now, just again go to your equation 2. Already we have finished, plus 2 is there, so we have given minus 2. Now, check the next term. Minus 1 is there, x minus 1. So, if you give plus 1, so that will become 0. Okay. So, put x is equal to 1 again in your equation 2 itself. So now wherever x is there, you will have to give 1. Okay. So starting with your 1 is equal to a into, this is 1, x is 1. So 1 plus 2 the whole square plus b into, again here 1. So 1 minus 1 into, again here it is 1 plus 2 plus c into x is there. So 1 minus 1. So 1 is equal to a into 1 plus 2 is 3. So 3 square plus b into, this part will become 0 into here you will have 3 plus c into again 0. So 1 is equal to, so this whole thing will become 0 and this will also will become 0. So I will have 3 square is 9a. Therefore, your a is equal to 1 by 9. So, we have got the value of a also now. Now, again getting back to your equation 2, just see any other values are there, children. So, already we have given minus 2 over there, so one part is over, and one more thing is plus 1 we have given. So, here also again plus 1, okay, so no options are there. So, now what you will have to go to do is go to your equation 3, okay, and go to your equation 3 and equate the coefficients of x square. Clear? So wherever x square is there, just see the coefficient of x square and equate on both sides. Okay. So here no x square term is there towards your left hand side. So I'll just give 0, which is equal to, here x square, coefficient of x square is a we have got, and any other thing, just see here one more coefficient of x square is there, so plus b. So this would be the easiest method. Otherwise you can give x is equal to 0 and find the value also, children. Both the method you can do. So this will be easier, so I am just doing this method. Okay. So 0 is equal to a plus b. We'll just mark this as equation 4. Now already we have got value of a over there. Just substitute it here, you will get your value of b. Okay. So substituting a in equation 4. 0 is equal to, instead of a you will have to write 1 by 9. So 1 by 9 plus b. So therefore b is equal to, take this 1 by 9 towards your left hand side. So you will get it as minus 1 by 9. So your answer for b is minus 1 by 9. So substituting a, b and c in equation 1. We have got all the three values. So substitute in your equation 1. I'll just write the equation 1 here. 1 divided by x minus 1 into x plus 2 the whole square is equal to a divided by x minus 1 plus b divided by x plus 2 plus c divided by x plus 2 the whole square. So in the place of a, b and c, we will have to give the values now. Okay. So your left hand side will be there as it is, x minus 1 into x plus 2 the whole square. That is equal to, a answer is here 1 by 9. So 1 divided by 9 into x minus 1. And your b is minus 1 by 9. So minus 1 divided by 9 into x plus 2 minus 1 divided by 3 into x plus 2 the whole square. So this is the answer for your third question.